What's going on, guys? It is me, T-Man, with T-Man's Reviews, and today I'm going to be continuing my RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic playthrough. So let's start a new park. Today we are tackling Crumbly Woods. Let's get right into it. Crumbly Woods, a large park with well-designed but rather old rides. Replace the old rides or add new rides to make the park more popular. Your objective is to have at least 1,200 guests in your park at the end of October Year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. So let's just pause it for a second and take a look at this Crumbly Woods. I gotta say, I really do like these big roller coasters. That would be a shame to get rid of, as well as our objective is to have 1,200 guests in our park. We already have half the amount that we would need. So I feel like it wouldn't be too bad just adding rides kind of around the big ones that we already have. Let's take a look at the guests. Let's see what they're thinking. Okay, so one of these rides costs too much. Yeah, this is a really big car ride. I'm not surprised that they want to get off this ride. So this one can go, definitely. All right, I say we take the best of both of these little suggestions here. I say we keep the nice big roller coasters, but at the same time, we remove a few of them and, get maybe a better park path layout down as well. And it is going to be a nightmare, restructure the path with these guests. So I'm just going to go ahead and close the park down while we do some maintenance. And let's see, we can pull out up to $15,000. That's not very much, but it'll have to do. So we're gonna close it right away, and we'll start placing these no entry banners around. Park is closed. And I'm gonna just start demolishing the roller coasters that I know I'm not gonna keep. Carousel, we could move it. We'll just go ahead and move this one closer to the front. Okay, somewhere like that. We'll worry about the path later. Just keep getting everybody out of here. What can we do? We can close all of the rides. Okay, and so this roller coaster right here, it's actually two roller coasters right next to each other. So they have the synchronized stations, which is cool. Yeah, the only thing holding this area back is this just very messy path. Okay, not a huge fan of this mean squeak, so we'll go ahead and remove that one as well. We're definitely keeping the whiplash. That is for certain. Look at this line for the Ferris wheel. That is cruel. The Ferris wheel is like the longest ride in here. Okay, how many? Oh my gosh, we have a lot of handy people as well. We don't need all these staff salaries right now while we're closed, Okay, that's fine. Keep the mechanics working on the coasters here and there. Okay, so let's just fix the path for this roller coaster really quick. All right, yeah, we'll keep the main path right here. And so we have this straight path that just gets zigzagged down here. We will want to fix that next. And actually, I don't know if I want to connect to this path. Maybe I'm starting on the wrong side of the park here. I guess I should be starting at the entrance. It looks like we did finally get everyone out of here, which is nice. But at the same time, we do want to get some people in here so we can start making money. So I'm thinking, let's start up at the front. Let's get these paths in order. Go ahead and move the carousel as well. Just stuff that right in the corner on stilts so we can get it level with this area up here. And we'll drag the exit path out this way. Move this Ferris wheel next. Get that right here. And we can get a two tile entrance, which is much more reasonable for the Ferris wheel. Eventually this exit path is going to have to cut over to the main path, so let's make that happen. And I say we make the most of this area, you know, keep this level 8 path across this back side. So I'm going to get the Crumbly mansion all the way back here on the opposite side of the carousel. This is where our main path is. So we'll drag that over as well. And since we do have a couple of our fundamentals down, let's go ahead and cut this off from the rest of the ugly pathing system we have back here. And go ahead and open this up so we can get people in here and start making some money. Music to my ears. Okay, so I wonder if on this side, instead of keeping the path like this, if we go straight up, we can get over these roller coasters. And we can pull this path out all the way out here. And just get some bigger rides in this area. Okay, the next thing we want to do is actually hook these rides up to the main path. And I did not want this person over here yet. Okay, and so we have this side of the roller coaster hooked up. We'll go ahead and just open that up. Oh, looks like they open up together. Okay, well, this other side is not quite as ready yet. Let's work on that. That looks okay. And let's see, this was the ride that people said was a little bit too expensive. That's not possible. So we'll just keep it at the same price for now. We'll see what they say about it. All right, I'm just gonna pause for a quick second because I'm realizing that we don't really have any shops or stalls hooked up except for our kiosk and restroom, which is just not really good enough. So next, let's get maybe a concession area right here. We're getting our concessions down. Okay, I think our little concession area turned out pretty nice. We have plenty of seats and trash cans. And we already have some handymen that overlap this area. We'll get a security guard now as well. Make sure we get a handyman for these roller coasters. Wait, no, it is a single ride. Wait. Let's see, the green one is leaving the right station, the blue one is leaving the left station. Blue is on the left. Now blue is on the right, so they start on the left and they end in the right. That's so cool. And they're synchronized. This is an amazing coaster. I'm glad that we kept it in here because that's really cool. Let's see. We haven't looked at our research yet, which, you know, we've just had a lot on our plate. So let's go ahead and bring it down to thrill and gentle rides. We'll keep transport on as well, you know, maybe get a monorail in here. And let's finally get around to placing that observation tower. Okay, the observation tower is hooked up. We'll also go ahead and open the information kiosk in this bathroom back here. Let's get the pirate ship next. I think we can get away with it right here over the roller coaster. And we can connect the exits to this exit path we already have laid out. And that should be a long enough line. So we are ready to open up the pirate ship. All right, twist is hooked up and opened. This front area of the park is really coming together. And fingers crossed, this is a monorail. And we can get a monorail in here next. Gosh, we didn't go to maximum funding. That was a mistake. Let's go to maximum funding. It's not the monorail, it is the chairlift. So we're going to have to just push forward without the monorail. Let's see, we haven't got a maze in a while. Probably fit a maze in here somewhere, I think. We'll start it right here. I actually feel bad for how easy this maze is going to be. Actually, going to need to place that exit down preemptively. And just like that, we have a little maze in here. I didn't want to go all the way up to the park path, just in case I want to fit some more concessions in here later on. So our maze is hooked up. Go ahead and open it. And speaking of concessions, I want to get a balloon stall. I want to see who's been going on this ride. We'll see which one is more popular by the amount of balloons everyone has in the park. Double Trouble. You know, if you enter from this station on the right, you're going to get one of these blue balloons. If you enter the station from the left, you're getting the orange balloon. So you don't want to forget that. I'm going to pull out some money. I'm going to build a chairlift on this outer edge to start transporting people back here to this roller coaster we have, the Whiplash. Gonna have to pull out a couple more thousand for this. Go into level 8, station platform 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we have space for on this side. But the other side has 5, so we'll go back and just adjust it like so. and get the entrance and exit on both of these. Okay, we're hooked up over here. That's probably good enough over here. Okay, so our chairlift is hooked up. We'll go ahead and open it and see what people make of the other side of the park. I don't think they're going to be happy when they find out they're going to have to, you know, get back on the chairlift to exit the park, but, you know, hopefully by that time we'll have connected more of the path. And since people are going to start coming over here, we can go ahead and open up our whiplash. Make sure that is on a 10-minute inspection. Okay, so we need to branch out to this area as fast as possible. We do have the looping roller coaster, which, you know, would be nice to get in here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it down with 2 more thousand from the bank. Okay, times are tough. There's no getting around it, but we are able to connect our loops roller coaster to the main path. Go ahead and test it out and open it. And let's see, I'm gonna fast forward for a bit because I haven't let myself, you know, accumulate any money. So I want to see, let's go through April year 2 without spending anything just to see what our financials are like. And I guess since we did hit year 2, we can go ahead and mention that, you know, we bounced back from our initial guest count. We had 600 when we started. We closed the park down, went all the way to 0, but now we're back up, you know, over 600, up at 700. Our park rating is at 912, so we're good there. Just need to get, you know, 400 more, 500 more guests in the park. And that is good for our objective. We got the monorail. Now we'll just focus on thrill rides. That looks good. We fast forward through April and we made about $1,000. Not very much. We'll go ahead and open this path up just so people can get back to the main area. But I'm still going to cut this area off. I don't want people walking this way. I want the people to be able to walk, you know, from the back here to the exit if they need to. Okay, the swinging inverter ship. I like it. Let's get it down. Okay, we can stuff it back here. Okay, swinging inverter ship 1 is hooked up. We'll open it up. I think the park looks really good. It's pretty crowded in this one area. I'd like to expand, but our budget is kind of a limiting factor right now. So I think what I'm going to do is pull up the research and fast forward until we get our next ride. Okay, we got the top spin. That's a good one. We should go ahead and get that in here. Okay, that's the right height. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hook it up, but you know, we'll see. Okay, our top spin is all hooked up. We can go ahead and open it. Also going to want to open this area up a little bit. Still don't want people walking all the way back here since I don't really have a whole lot going on in between. All right, launched freefall is hooked up. Open it. I think we're close enough to this area now that we can actually go ahead and just open it up. Let people walk all the way back there if they want to. That is up to them. So there's not a whole lot I can do, even though I would really like to place another concession area like this over here on this side of the park. That is definitely something I want to get in here, but just don't have the money yet, so we'll fast forward. Okay, we unlocked the roto drop. We have 1,000, so we should be able to place it. Roto drop is ready to open. We'll open it up. And I'm pretty sure we have another thrill ride in here, the 3D Cinema. Let's go ahead and get that as well. And we'll open up the 3D Cinema. What's happening with our carousel? Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that reliability. Let's go ahead and replace this one. Just like that, good as new. What about these other roller coasters? Crumbly Mansion is... Okay, it's actually not crumbling like I expected it to be. It's doing all right. Gosh, our Double Trouble. Okay, even with the 10-minute inspections, our Double Trouble is just not very reliable. Yeah, so if this thing decides to crash on us in the last year, that's really going to tank our rating and probably our guest count as well. So I think at the end of this year, I'm going to go ahead and sell the Double Trouble. I hate to do it because I really like the concept, but it's not reliable anymore. Nothing I can do. Okay, so we've researched all the thrill rides. Let's go to Gentle now and Shops and Stalls. Okay, I'm not even going to make it to year 2 before I go ahead and just sell the Double Trouble. I love the ride while it lasted, but you know, I didn't want to risk the chance of it crashing on us in the last year. That would not be good. So we got a sizable amount of money. I think what I want to do is get a monorail station around the edge now that we have money for it. We'll go underground with it. All right, bring in the monorail across. We have one station here, one station back here. So we'll get another one in this area. And then one back here as well. So let's do that. Now we just got to connect it. Here we go. Monorail is all hooked up. Got 4 stations, pretty spread out. These two are kind of close together, but looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get the entrances and exits on all of these. Okay, before we get the entrances and exits here, let's look at which paths are disturbing our guests. Okay. Okay, that should be good for now. Let's continue getting the entrance and exit on here. Okay, got our station hooked up over here, both the entrance and the exits. Okay, got the second station hooked up. Left my space around the exit to get some concessions over here. Get this station next, and oh my goodness, what was I thinking? I don't think there's any space over here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was on this one, but we've gone too far with the monorail at this point. I'm gonna edit the chairlift. There we go. We can fit the entrance and exit on here now. Okay, got 3 of our 4 stations hooked up. This is the last one over here. Now I think it's time to finally see where these paths lead up to. Just like that. Okay, and we have the entire loop now. Just go ahead and connect it on this side as well. Why not? Yep. We'll just try and fill this area in quick. So. Okay, so all 4 of our monorail stations are hooked up. We'll go ahead and open it up. Give the guests another option, you know? Okay, and back here in this area, I'm going to get some concessions. It's a long way away from everything else. All right, so we have our little food area. I think it looks good. Okay, so I'm going to just pause it briefly. We are in the final year, year 3, and we're still about 200 guests away from our goal. So we're 200 guests away. Our park rating is really good. So now is around the time when we have to decide if we want to pull out any of the marketing campaigns. I think, you know, we've made it this far. I don't want to risk losing it in the end because we weren't able to get, you know, 150 more people in here. So let's go ahead and do an advertising campaign. We're going to have to Gonna have to pull out a loan for it, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, it's expensive, but we'll do it for a month and see how that goes. Adding in some decorations, a few shops and stalls here and there. Okay, getting a few more staff, filling in the gaps, doing all that good stuff. Let's see about placing the log flume in here. Oh, what's happening? Too crowded. Oh no, what? I want to go home. Guys, what's going on? Not paying that much to go on Whiplash? Really? Why not? Our park rating is below 600. I'm like, I don't know what happened. And we got a lot of people leaving as well. Too crowded. I mean, everyone thinks it's too crowded. I mean, the back of the park is open. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just on a delay or something. Yikes. I don't really have any money, so I can't place anything new. My park is flashing before my eyes. Where did we go wrong? People are not happy that it's crowded. And since we're losing guests, we're also losing money. Almost nobody in the queue for the monorail. Okay, that might have been a big mistake placing the monorail on the outside like that. We wasted a lot of money. I'm actually going to go ahead and demolish it. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I'm going to see if I get some duplicates down. Maybe that'll increase the park rating. I'm not sure what's going on here. Guess we're getting lost or stuck. Okay, maybe it's... Oh my goodness, this is what's happening. Oh god. Oh my goodness, guys. All of these people got stuck when I changed the... monorail? Did I not? Oh god, I don't know what happened, but something... Okay. Sorry. You're released from your prison. All of these people are about to... are making a beeline for the exit. Ah, goodness gracious. But I think that might improve our park rating, hopefully, once these people get out of here. Gosh, I just need people in here. I don't know. Stay, don't leave. Gosh, how many are we gonna lose? Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude? I wonder if people thought it was too crowded. Goodness gracious. Okay, we went down from 200 park rating up to 900. We figured out what the issue was. It's always something like that. But I just couldn't find it right away. And yeah, we are it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I'm going to spend the rest of the money I have on an advertising campaign. All right, we'll reuse this monorail line. Now I feel bad that I deleted the monorail because I didn't think that had to happen. But I'm going to reuse this line left behind by the monorail for our second loops roller coaster. Come on, people, get in here, get in here. Oh, we have 3 months and we have to get like 300 guests. 200. I'm not sure why I keep thinking it's 1,300. We need 1,200. Yikes. Come on, we're definitely getting more people in the park than are leaving, which is good. Park rating is maxed out. We just need the guests. $30 more guests. Okay, it's within our grasp. We're reusing another one of these monorail paths for the third pirate ship. Wow. Gosh, that was such a... I feel really bad that I had to delete the monorail, but I think it was the monorail path that messed up the chairlift back here. So that's really unfortunate, but you know, we have our guest goal, we have our park rating, so it looks like we're going to be okay for this one. Gosh. It was not looking good for us there for a second. My emotions have been a roller coaster in this scenario. I think I'm ready to just kind of fast forward to the finish. We have a few more months to go, but I think we're all set with what we have down now. All right, we are in October, final month, final year. Not going to be able to pay off the loan, unfortunately. All right. Well deserved. We achieved the objective with a company value of 183,156. Good job, us. Like I said, it was pretty close there for a second. And unfortunately, we did have to sacrifice our monorail. But, you know, it was for a good cause. We figured out why our park rating was dipping so low. We had a critical error in our path. But we fixed that, got a few more gentle and thrill rides along the edge over here. And it all worked out for us in the end. So that is what we came up with, and that is going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am T-Man. See you next time.